Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It is early morning coffee with Lori, and I am so excited that you are here this morning on day number 12. Yes, we are on day number 12, and I can tell you I am so excited for today. So, as usual, I'm rushing a little bit for me to be doing early morning coffee with Lori. I be rushing a little bit, but that's okay. I'm here. I'm here. Yay! So I got my coffee. That's why I was rushing. I need to run to get my coffee. And this morning is just a little bit different challenge. So I got the paper kit in for August. Beautiful. It's called Meaningful Flowers. And we had the forget me not flower, and we had the lotus flower. Okay, so we put the kit together yesterday for the forget me not and for the lotus flower. Right now, the thing is, I wanted to do variations of what these are, so that when you get your kit, you can do more than just one thing with it, right? You can do other, like variations. So this is where the creativity part comes in. So what I did was I kind of seen some other people doing theirs, and I looked at the beautiful gallery that my sponsor Julie has. Just amazing what she does, the work that she does. I say that all the time because it is. That's all. But anyway, so I went through and I said, well, how can I put my own spin on an alternate card from the paper pumpkin? So I think I came up with two for the forget me nots today. And then I'm going to do two for the lotus tomorrow. But today is the forget me nots. And I think you're going to like what I came up with because I felt pretty good. I think I put it all together nicely. And so hopefully, we'll see what we got going on. So, welcome to each and every one of you. I hope your morning is amazing and that you are doing well today. I know that some days can be a little challenging, but know that you can find your happy place, whatever your happy place is. I feel like this part of my hair, I'm always messing with I'm going to do something amazing. I'm going to do something amazing. Well, anyway, I'm sorry for rambling, but find your happy spot, okay? Whatever that happy spot. For me, it's right here, right now. Before I log into work, well, I got to go to the office today. Before I log into work or leave, zoom out of here to go to the office. This is my happy place 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. And oh, by the way, my name is Lori Brown. I am a Stampin' Up! Independent demonstrator, and I demonstrate beautiful greeting cards. And I create my cards with a purpose. Okay, I create my cards with a purpose. And the purpose is so that I am able to, um, the purpose is so that I am able to give to someone else, so that I can give to someone else. You know what I'm saying? So many times things are happening. For example, we had a coworker that went into surgery, and and I wanted to make sure that I had one of my cards, a get better card. Matter of fact, it was just so timely because over the weekend I worked on a card at my sponsor's house that was hope you're feeling better soon or something like that. Now imagine I'm giving this person a card. I took my time, and wait a minute, I had to do it twice. I had to do part of it, redo part of it, not the whole thing, but part of it over again. And now I'm in a position to share that card for everyone to sign to make sure she gets it. You see, when you care for somebody, little bitty, it doesn't have to be super big. It could be just little bitty things. So that's why I say crafting with a purpose, because it is a purpose. Number one, for me, it's a purpose of being in my happy place, making cards, learning something new about it, being here, talking about it, And then the other thing is gifting. My goal is to be able to reach out all my siblings, my nieces, my nephew, my great niece, and my great great nieces. You wouldn't believe it, but yes, big family. But anyway, some of them I want to be able to reach out. So as I'm making my cards, I think of people I can give this to and say, hey, I'm thinking about you. I don't know what your scenario is, but I think it will be awesome. This is if you don't have a happy place or a place where you're able to take a few minutes out. Meet me here. Carve out that time, meet me here. And I'm going to be doing a Friday night card club. I used to go out to the club. I am going to be doing a Friday night card club so that on Friday nights we can meet on Zoom, we can order kits, we can meet on Zoom, and together we can put these cards together. Have a good old time, putting the cards together. So I'm really looking forward to that. That's going to be starting, I think, the second week, maybe 2 or 3 weeks from now. Well, you'll hear more about that in the mornings as I get closer. But anyway, I just wanted to say thank you for being on with me this morning, and let's get started. I am going to be creating 2 cards based off of me, my creativity. Now, I got to tell you though, I did scroll through and look at some other cards to give me kind of an idea how I want to put the forget-me-nots together. But you let me know what you think. Just write on or jot down in the notes what you think, and that would be fantastic. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to switch over and we are going to get started. Hold on one second. Let me just switch over to my work area. All right, so here we go. Now, okay, let me get comfortable here. I'm getting another sip of my coffee. I forgot to ask, what kind of coffee do you like? What do you drink in the morning, right? Ooh, that's hot. I told you I ran just before I got on to get my coffee, and it is stinking hot. And in those what are these things? Spaghetti cups. It's gonna be hot. It ain't playing. It's gonna be hot or it's gonna be cold. Okay, so let's get started. Now, yesterday, this is one of the cards we did yesterday. It was the paper pumpkin. Hold on just a second. I just want to make sure we understand what we're doing. So once a month, you can order or you can subscribe to get a paper pumpkin, which are cards that you could put together yourself. And this paper pumpkin is really good because I unboxed it yesterday. See, I unboxed it yesterday for August, and inside they gave us everything we need to make our cards, right? So I got, well, remember we started yesterday, so I got some of them torn off, but we got these. We got the cute little water droplets. We got our stamping ink. Okay. We got our tearing tape right here. And we got some twine. Look at that. We even got some twine on here. Okay. We got some twine. And we got lotus flowers. We got the lotus flowers, a little pad, and then we got the stamping block in here. So everything we need to put it together, right? And then we also got the sentiments, which we'll be using today for my new card. Now, here's the thing. They gave us 2, right? And I'm put this over here. And this is what I came up with. This is what they gave you. Look at the cute little watermarks right here. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. And then it has a pocket. We created the little pocket for it. Isn't that nice? And it says, you are capable of amazing things. This would be gorgeous to give someone, right? Just slide it in there. You are capable of amazing things. And then just on the inside, you can write your special note. So that's the lotus flower one. And then the second one, well, actually, we did this first yesterday. Look how nice this is. You see, this is forget me nots. Your friendship is unforgettable. Unforgettable. And you see how we just put the twine on here, and then we put this beautiful forget me not on there. And then on the back, it just lets you know a small dedication forget me not, love, devotion, and memories, right? So, and then it gives you a little description. When you give someone these sky blue flowers with yellow center, it represents a promise that you will always remember them. It also represents your hope that they will always remember you. Isn't that, every time I think about that, how many people and loved ones and friends we come across, and our paths only cross but for a moment in our life, and you miss them from time to time and you hear about them, and it's just wonderful. Now this one is for the lotus flower. The lotus flower, strength, resilience, wisdom, and then it talks about the lotus flower. But we're going to do alternatives to this one tomorrow. Okay, so I'm gonna set this one aside. We're going to focus on this one. Okay, now here are the instructions. See, with the paper pumpkin, you get the instructions on how to put these cards together, and they come with these amazing envelopes. So I am going to put together 2 cards off of the items that came in the paper pumpkin. Now, there are a couple of like start card stock and maybe a few. I think cardstock is the only thing different that I may be using that I did not use in the with the kit. Okay, I'll be using everything that came in the kit except for I'll be adding different cardstock. Okay, so that's the idea. You want to be able to repurpose it. So we have so we got this. I'm excited about. Okay, so this is like my first. I did variations of some things, and this is basically the same thing, doing a variation. So I think I'm pretty good with that. So let's start with this one. Okay. All right. So we have the card right here. This is the card we started with yesterday. And what I want to do is I want to do this card right here. This is going to be our new card. Or this is going to be where we put our sentiment on. But this is our new card that we're going to put on here. And basically what I want to do is I want to take this off of here and I want to put it right here. Okay. And then, let me get my stamp out. I want to use, I think this one. We're going to use this one right here. Okay, you see those cute little flowers right here? I want to use just the base of that. I'm going to stamp that. Okay, I'm going to stamp this with Pretty Peacock. Pretty Peacock is the ink that came with the kit, okay? And I am going to kind of stamp around here just to give it another effect. And I got that idea because on the instructions, it talks about, I hope you can see this. Try and focus this so you can see it. It talk about doing alternatives. And you see how they have the cute little stamp just sticking out right around the side. And then this is up on dimensions. That's what I'm going to do. And I am going to do it on this pretty peach paper. Okay, so let's get started. So basically, I am just going to take and I'm going to just line this up in here. I'm going to put this, generally it's about 4 1/4, which is 4 1/4 is about what the card length is, okay? And we're just going to cut this off. See, I just kind of like cut that off, okay? All right. And see, look how you're just left with this, which can be used again. So I'm gonna put this over to the side, but see how we have this? Okay. And so what I'm gonna do is I am going to center this right about here. Okay. Right on the end here, I'm gonna put it about there, okay? And then I think I'm gonna put my sentiment right here in the center, okay? And that will be the front of the card. Okay, so far so good, right? Not too bad. I'll put that there. But before I can do that, I want to stamp the flowers about here. Okay, I'm just going to kind of do it like here. Let me turn this. Yeah, yeah. But the trick is, when I think about it, the trick is going to be able to know about how far up to go so these will stand out in the back. You see what I'm saying? So about, oh, I got an idea. Well, I guess I should use my paper here, right? So I am going to put this here. You see that line that goes across here? I'm going to use that as my guide. So I'm going to do it here. All right. Here, here, here. And then I'm going to kind of turn it when I get about here. Because I think it's coming. Let me take a look at that. I think the flowers is coming all the way around until about, they're sticking out until about here. Till about here. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to line it up right here. And I did it like this, about here. Okay, so we're going to move this out the way. Okay. And let me get my, let's see where it is. Here we go. This is our Pretty Peacock. This is the one that came in the kit, Pretty Peacock. But I did have this one in my little limited supply, which is actually turning out to be not so limited at all. When I need something, I can just pick it right up, right? I could just pick it up. Pick it right up and run with it. Okay, so here we go. So we're just going to kind of like stamp it. Okay. And oh, I moved it. So I said I was going to do it about here, right? And here, little here, and then we're going to do it stamp, and we're going to do it about here, and let's do another one about here. Okay, and just kind of stamping off a little bit in the back. Okay, now let's see how this looks. Now, oh, not too bad, huh? That's not too bad at all. I kind of like that. Okay, now I do think this one should be a little bit darker. just to be consistent with the rest of them, I'm going to just kind of go over it like this. And that's okay because I'm just kind of stamping them off to give it that look, you know, to have some. There we go. Now we're going to put it like, okay, that don't look too bad. I'm thinking though maybe a even brighter or lighter ink would have worked too. I don't know what other there. No, there are so many different colors of ink. So anyway, we're going to put this down here. Now I'm going to glue this down because I want it nice and flat. Okay, I want this nice and flat, and I always wipe this off, get it ready for so the ink don't get all over everything. Okay. Now this is like I said, this is the Lorrie Brown way, you guys. I am excited about, I'm excited about doing my cards, but I am really interested in getting into the creativity part where I am, kind of like doing it myself, doing it. Okay, let's get this. We're going to get this tape going here. Oh, okay, that's all right. We are going to, this is taking a minute to get out. So I am going to use the tearing tape which they gave us in the kit, okay? So that is what I'm going to use. Let's see where it starts. Oh, there it is. And we are just going to put it about right here. Line that up about there. Okay, that'll work. And I'm going to cut this off right about here. I know I told you guys that I left my tape over to my sponsor's house. And let me see here. And she is going out of town this week. So I have no idea when I'm going to get my scissors back. My favorite scissors. So I had to borrow these scissors because my other things is in a different location. Okay. We're going to cut this out right here. Okay. Just cut that there. And then I think I'll just put one across, maybe a little piece across here, just to make sure that the backing is nice and flat. Okay. And I guess I don't mind too much that the rest of it will be sitting up like here. Yeah, I think this would have even been prettier if it was in blue, or maybe it's the color of the cardstock I chose. But that's okay. We're going to roll with it because we are creating alternatives. And let me see. You did be able to get the tape off, right? Okay, come on. Let's do this one first because, okay, there's one. And there's, come on, stick down there. Come on off. There is our second one. I tell you, sometimes I cannot. There we go. I got my glasses on and I still feel like I can't see. So what are your plans today? Once you get up and going, or if you're watching this in the afternoon, how is it going? How is it going today? The week, we're just getting started with the week, I know, but how is your week going? Okay, so we're going to make sure this is down nice and flat here, right on the edge, and make sure it lines up with the base of the card. Okay, there we go. I think that works pretty good. Okay, so we got that. I think this would have looked better on a darker card base. I really do. But we're going to go with it. All right, so now on the inside, we are going to, okay. Oh, well, not the inside. We got to finish the outside first. So we need to stamp our sentiment and put that right up there. Okay, and we are going to use, how about, let's do You Are Unforgettable again. Okay, and put that right here. Okay, and we're just going to put it right on there, like that. And actually, you know what I'm thinking? I am thinking that let's use this. I had cut this earlier. I thought, what am I going to do with this? Right? But this would kind of pull out that yellow that's right in there. So let's put our sentiment right on here like that. Okay. All right. So let's grab this. You guys, I think you're going to really like the second card too. I think you will. So let's grab this. All right. And we're going to line this up like that. And we're going to put about center right there. Pull it off. Now, that's not bad. Now we're going to put the dimensionals on here. Let's grab some. Okay. I think the ones that came in the kit were a little bigger. Yeah, here we go. All right, we're going to grab. And before I put the dimensionals on, I think I want to cut this on an angle like this. Okay, and then cut this one on an angle like this. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Just to give it a little something, something. All right, so now we're going to go through and we're going to put this one here like so. And then we're going to grab another one and put one here and one in the center, just like that. I guess we only really needed two. All right, so now actually we're going to go and let's put this right, we're going to nail it right in the center here, just like this. And make sure it is centered. Get over it. So what I'm doing is I am putting a variation of my own variation of, now, let's see, did I put that down nice and, I think I'm going to move this over just a little more. It was not centered enough for me. Let's bring it over just a little bit more like this. Yeah, that's better. Your friendship is unforgettable. So what do you think? Can I put a little something else on here? Absolutely, I can. Remember the little water droplets? that they gave us, I think it would make sense to maybe put a few of these on here, these water droplets. I think I'm going to put one right here. And I'm going to put one right here on this one. Uh-oh. Just the water droplet. Come on, right in the center. I'm going to put this one right in the center. Did it stick? Come on, let me see if it'll let me pick it up. Put it right in the center of that flower right there. And this one too. Right in the center of that flower right there. There we go. Okay. And then I'm going to do some more. I'm going to put some right here. Okay. Oh, now it's starting to look a little bit better. Look at there. Matter of fact, I'm going to put a little droplet on each one of these, just like this. And there. And one there. Wow, looky, you guys. It's coming along. And then, let's put one. I think I got a smaller one that could go. Because I don't think these are all the same size. Let's see. Yeah, nope, they're not. I'm going to put a smaller one from the bottom. Put a smaller one right there. Yep, perfect. Now look at it. It's starting to look. I don't know if you can see these water droplets. So now this is what the card looks like now. Okay. Cute little droplets there. Okay. Now, so your friendship is unforgettable. And remember, this is the, close this up. This is, oh, what is that? Get out of here. Little flying things flying around. Okay. So this is the Forget Me Not that came in the August pumpkin, paper pumpkin. And what I'm doing is I'm doing a variation of what they gave us. So now what we're going to do is on the inside. Now that's the outside. So let's do a little something on the inside. Okay. Ooh, that coffee is good and hot. Okay. So I'm thinking that I need to bring some of the outside in. Okay. And I am looking for, put this card like right here. I need another size here. So what we're going to do, we're going to cut some cardstock down. And I think I pulled it. Yeah, we're going to do those two. There. Okay, this is just going to give the card a little bit of weight and just some nicety to it, okay? And then this one is going to sit on the inside. So what we're going to do, we're going to cut this one so that it's going to fit nice on the inside. Let's grab this one. Well, the grandkids are going to be going back to school. What's tomorrow? They are homeschooled, so they are going to be okay, let's do this side first. We're going to do 5 and an 8 right here for this side, 1/8. Okay, so we are so excited that they're going to, and they got this whole new, beautiful, brand new chore list to put on their walls, and they are in the little one. She is just too excited. Okay, now this one we're going to do 3 and 7/8 right there. Well, I know y'all didn't see me from the beginning. This is my 12th live, and I can tell you, I'm rambling off these sizes like I know a little something, something. When I first started, I did not know. I should have see me. And I still got a long way to go. Okay, so we're just going to put these two to just to give it a little bit of, when they open it, give it a little bit of weight, and it's going to look nice. I'm going to double it. And then we're going to bring this in and put it right here. And then they can write a note right there. Now, I was trying to decide if I wanted to go with this one or if I wanted to go with the yellow. No. I think this has so much more character to it, this one here. Okay. Which is about, this is just about 3/4 or 8 something. All right. So we're going to stamp these up, and I'm going to do the second one, which I'm really excited about. The second one. All right. And I need to get my glue going on here. Okay. Okay, hold on just a second. Let me see if I can get this. Oh, there it is. Yep, there it is. So we're going to glue this backing. Okay. Don't need too much. She said, don't use the whole bottle. Okay, now we're going to line this up about here. Okay, that looks about right there. Okay, and then we're just going to add. Now this one is 5 1/8 and 3 7/8. Okay, and then the inside card right here is 5 by 3 3/4. Oh, what is this? Oh, I'm gonna cover it up. I think I got my nail coloring on this card. Okay. Now, let me make sure this is on. This slides on correctly. Right there in the center. Okay. And then we're going to put, and all I did was I cut this. See how this was on here? I cut this off. Matter of fact, I should have cut the top off. That would have been even better, like the grassy part. But that's okay. We'll roll with this. And it's the same size as this one. And I am going to put some tape on here. And we're going to put it right over that little mark I had and line it up with the bottom of this inner card there. Right there. Okay. This is our first one. Your friendship is unforgettable. All right. Now, this is the first card, and this is my variation of the second card. Okay. All right. Your friendship is unforgettable. Okay, now I got one more, and this is really nice too. I'm going to sit that over here. I have these cut out pretty much already. So what I did was I am going to do a darker blue. Actually, this is the blue I should have done with the stamping of these. I think that might have came out a little bit different, a little bit better. All right. Now I cut this off, okay, because that came in a kit with, let me see, where's my, it was a cutout, already pre-cut out. Let me show you. From the kit, where we just kind of pull them out, just like this, already pre-cut for us. See how we just pre-cut and just pull that out? Okay, so that's where this one came from, okay? All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to layer this. Okay, I am going to put this one on top. I'm going to layer it like that. And then I'm going to put this one on top and then put the sentiment right on top of that. Okay, so And then the inside, oh, I did. I did cut it where the top, where you see the grass, is going to be the inside of this one, okay? Now, this is only going to take me a few minutes. Okay, so we need to glue this one down. We're just going to do a little glue here, a bit here, and here. All right. Now I'm going to just kind of line it up about here. You see, I'm going to just line it up about there. Okay. And I think that is straight. Oh, that's about straight. And then I'm going to put this blue cardstock right on top of here like so. Now, with the new collection I got coming, I'm so excited about that's coming. I am going to start this second phase of my little second phase. There we go. Where I am going to actually be telling you the color of the cardstock and more about the measurements and the sizes. And because I think that's my next stage in my journey, is being able to talk a little bit more about the different sizes and the type of what I'm using and all of that fun stuff. So this is going to sit right in the center, nice and simple and easy, you know. And we're going to put that. Let's see, what was the other one? You are above the red. And this one we are definitely going to put on top of, let me try something here. What if I put this here? No, it's a little bit too long on there. Nope, 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 nope. That's the thing about creativity. You get to going. And maybe we could put this one here. I'm going to put my sentiment on that one. Just like that. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to put this on dimensionals. Here they go. Okay. This on dimensionals. And I'm going to put one right here in the stem. One right here. One right here. So I got to tell you, I'm getting really excited about our Friday night card club that's coming. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna do maybe some bingos or some let's make a deal. We're just gonna have a good old time and having our own happy space. We used to go out and do those kind of things. Okay, now I'm gonna pull these out. When I was younger, and now that my Friday nights are free, I think I wanna do them making cards and having fun with it with others. So if we can get together and have some fun together, excellent. And then we'll just have the kids sent to your home, right? And then I'll send a Zoom and we just put the kids together. All right. Now we're going to send it at about here. Ooh, look at there. Look at there. Looky there. Okay. And then the sentiment I'm going to use is going to be this one it says, you are above the rest. Okay. And I'm going to take this one off here. And I'm going to put it, I'm going to use this one anyway, because the white just really ties everything in versus the yellow. The yellow give it some, I don't know. Maybe I'll put the yellow on the ends. No, I got the other one on the side. Okay, you guys. I think I'm going to do the yellow. The white, it's beautiful. It's not overbearing. I did the yellow on the other card. I'm going to do this one. Okay, so here we go. We're going to paste this right here. And we're going to continue to stick with our pretty peacock. That's the ink that came in this pretty peacock. That's the ink that came in the kit. And what we're trying to do is make more cards with the different kit. Make more cards with the same kit. And I think, oh, it's going to be close, but it'll do it. It'll make it. All right, here's our pretty peacock. Let's set that over to the side. And we are going to go through here. All right, and let's see if I can nail it. Uh-oh, that didn't look like it had enough ink on there. Okay, I'm going to sit that right here. And then I am going to, uh-oh. You rise above the rest, is what it says. Okay. Yes, it looks good. So what we're going to do is we are going to put this on dimensionals as well. Okay, so we're going to close this up here. Put that over here. And move this out the way there. And you see that little splatter? I think that's where I put our little jewels, the little water pellets. I know those water pellets is really more so for the lotus flower. But this will work too. We'll work on our forget-me-nots too. Okay. All right. And we're going to line this up right about here. Okay, that's nice. You rise above the rest. And I'm going to just put one little water palette right there. Nice. Just one. That's all I need. Okay, very nice. It do look like it needs a little something more. Okay, now let's go on and finish the inside. So we're going to give it this space right here. I'm going to do that again on the inside. I'm just going to glue this down. I use this sizing a lot, so I like to, there we go. It's time for some more of my ink. It's probably time for my ink because I might use maybe a little more than I need to. So this is the bigger one. We're going to sit that right in there like that. Okay, just like that. Beautiful. And then we're going to go through and do another one like this. Put this centerpiece right on top. It kind of gives it weight and a nice feel to it when you put the two pieces in here. And this is the way my sponsor does it. I kind of like that. Follow the leader kind of thing. All right. Until I get to the point where I know enough where I can venture out and do my own style kind of thing. And then we're going to just put this one right in here like this. Okay. I'm going to pull this down and put that. You know, one piece we did not use the twine in here. So maybe I can, what if I put this around here and just tied a little bow around it. I'm not that good with the bows, but maybe maybe I could just tie a little bow around this. I'm guessing on the size of this twine here. Okay, so let's put it right about right here, I think would do. Okay, that's going to fit here. All right, and then we're just going to tie a bow around it. See if I got enough string here. I think I do. Put this around here like that. And I'm going to just kind of put my finger there like there. And I am going to tie the bow. Let me see if I can get it in the center. No, I don't have enough string on this end. Well, that's it. I can make enough if I pull this way a little bit. Okay. All right. We're going to continue to move this over. Okay, and we are going to tie this. Now, I know there are some great tricks for tying these bows, and I'm going to learn every last one of them. I'm going to learn them all. You watch. I'm going to learn them. And then I'm going to come in here, and this is day number 12, week number 3. And, all right, before it's over, I'm going to say by Christmas, I'm going to nail these bows because Christmas time will be coming and I'm going to need to know how to do a lot of bows for Christmas, right? Okay, I'm just going to do a regular, tie this through here like this. Okay, not too bad. All right, I'm going to pull this down a little bit, this in a little bit, and pull this in a little bit. Okay, and now we got our little bow. Okay, and I'm going to turn it this way. See if I can turn it around and see if I can center it this way a little more. Okay, and see if I can pull it a little tighter. Okay, there we go. And then let's see if I can turn it this way a little bit. And bring this one down here like that. And pull this one out like that. Kind of make it look good. Okay. I'm all right with this. What do you guys think? Not bad for a beginner, huh? Not bad at all. Lorrie's crafting journey. Crafting with a purpose. Okay. So anyway, I have some friends that I am going to be sending these cards to. Let me put this underneath and see if we can get this to. I got some friends that I'm going to be sending these cards to. I think they're going to really, really like them. Okay. All right. And there is my bow for today. Okay. I'm going to get a little glue stick and put on it here. Let's see where my little glue. Here it is. So just have this stick down on here like so. Yes. Just underneath. It's kind of clear, so it shouldn't look too bad. I get it sticking right there. Yep, just about there. And I'm going to turn it so that it will lay the way I need it to lay. Okay. And then that And then just kind of lay it about right there. All right. I think that works. What do you guys think? You think that works? Put this up a little bit. There's my bowl. There is my bowl. This up a little bit. 1 and a 2. Beautiful. Okay, now I need to sit this down. I need to lay this down nice and flat to line up with the inner card right here. So I'm going to get my glue. Make sure my my twine is in there. All right. And we're going to glue this down. Now remember, I repurposed this from the, I don't want that much, you guys. Let me kind of get this off as much as I can. I don't need no overage. That's good enough. So I'm going to line this up right on the end of this card like that. And ta-da! That looks good to me. And I'm going to press it down. All right. And then I'm going to cut this in. Oh, no, I didn't cut the card. I didn't see that. Oh, my goodness gracious. I tell you what, no 2 days are alike with early morning crafts and coffee with Lorrie. Trying to make this work. All right, so there we have it. This is my second card. You are above the rest. It's nice, pretty, simple. I just have the one water pellet there. And then on the inside, now look at that right there. I do need some more glue right about in here, right up here, so that will lay down. That needs to lay down because of that string. And I'm going to just make sure I don't have no sticky glue on here so that it don't be sticking to anything. All right. I don't need nothing sticking. When people open a card, they should be able to open a card without it sticking, right? All right. So you rise above the rest. Your friendship is unforgivable. Now, this is the variation. Let me move all this out the way here. This is the variation of this paper pumpkin. See that? And you see you have a twine. So I pulled this on my regular cardstock, right? And I repurposed this banner right here. I cut this one. Let's see, wait a minute. On the inside, you see, when I repurposed the card, I just cut this from this portion of the card. I used the twine and just used regular stock paper there. All right. And then for this one, I cut this off. Okay. I stamped it with the forget-me-nots that they put in the kit. And I just kind of stamped them with the Purity Peacock that they gave us. And then this here is just cut again from the back. I repurposed this card. It's cut from the back up here that I put the sentiment on. Okay. And then you can see I put the water pellets on here, which I got from this right here, the water pellets from the kit. And then on the inside of here, again, I just cut off some of this at the bottom and put it there. And the rest is just cardstock. See, I did it. This is the project that came in the paper cut. I mean the paper pumpkin. This is mine. This is mine. It's beautiful. So I did this one first, and then I did this one. Nice. I kind of stamped these off on the side. I would have probably just did them all the same instead of stamping off. That's the only difference I would have done with that. But other than that, that is my variation of the Forget Me Not the forget-me-not flower. And remember, I tell you around the back, the forget-me-not is small and delicate. Forget-me-not reminds us to never forget the people we love. When you give someone these sky blue flowers with yellow center, it represents a promise that you will always remember them. It also represents your hope that they will always remember you. The forget me not. Okay. Now, tomorrow, we're going to do the second card. I'm going to repurpose this one. And this is the lotus, the lotus flower. This is the one that came in a paper pumpkin. And we're going to do 2 new cards just from the items that come in. And add a little more. We might have to add a little more. Okay. So that is what we have for today. Okay. Thank you for being a part of this morning with me. I am going to switch over. So there you have it. Let me get myself together here. So there you have it. That is my version of alternate cards from my first alternate cards off my paper pumpkin. And I think I did a fairly good job. Not bad for a beginner. Not bad for a beginner. So, a couple things I want to tell you before I go, because I got to jump and get out of here today. But a couple things I want to tell you is I wanted to let you know that, let's see. First is the newsletter. Sign up, go to lorriescraftingjourney.com, sign up for my newsletter, okay? And in that way, I send my newsletter out on Saturdays. I have a lot of fun stuff in there, a lot of little things, some fun things to do in there. And then not only that, I'll be giving away some fun stuff too. So sign up for the newsletter. It should pop right up for you to sign up. If not, just go down to the bottom of the page. I have a form right up there for you to fill out. Then the second thing I want to tell you is if you need to contact me at all, just go to lorriescraftingjourney.com, and right at the top is the contact form. Just click right on that contact, and there's a form. You can type in your information and send it to me. I'll get it right away because it comes directly to my email. And then another thing I want to tell you is that all our kits are like 30% off right now. So go to lorriescraftingjourney.com and scroll down the bottom, and then you can order your own paper pumpkin. So when the paper pumpkins come in, the 10th is the cutoff of the month, right? And then you get yours in for the month, and then you have your own paper pumpkin. We can do it together. That's what it's all about, doing it together. So that's it for today. Thank you so very much for meeting me here at Early Morning Crafts and Coffee with Lorrie. Thank you. You have a wonderful, productive day. And remember, we do crafts with a purpose. Think about somebody you would like to give the card to. Is somebody going through something? Is it a birthday? Naturally, birthday. How about making birthday cards instead of going and giving them and purchasing them? Purchasing them is easier, but doing it yourself, making your own homemade card, that is just something kind of special. Okay, so yes, think about it. I will be here tomorrow morning, 6 a.m., maybe 6:05, depending if I have my coffee ready. Maybe 6:05. We'll see. All right. Have a fantastic day. See ya. I'll see you tomorrow.